Today is the eagerly awaited moment of this trip, to visit the archeological site of Madain'Saleh. After a last cup of tea in company of the policemen at the site entrance, we are at last in the heart of the ancient kingdom of the Nabatean civilization. Their city covered about 3 square kilometers, but after it was abandoned in about 100 AD, the central area of houses and shops disappeared, and all that can now be seen are the tombs cut into the sandstone rocks which surround the old city. Madain'Saleh flourished between 100 BC and 100 AD, and grew rich on the trade which passed through it from the incense lands of southern Arabia to the Roman Empire in the north. Its sister city was Petra in Jordan. Individual compartments are carved in the rock, bigger for corpses of adults, smaller for children. The Nabateans were a Semitic people, formerly nomadic, who wrote in an early form of Arabic script. The tombs are built on a monumental scale, similar to those of Petra, but with more Eastern influence in the design of their facades. The most common design is the stepped gable, but there are also lions, snakes, and roses. The Quran refers to Madain'Saleh by its Arabic name, Al-Hijr, and tells the story of its destruction by God when its people turned away from His bounty. Pilgrims en route to Mecca used to turn their faces away from this city of abomination. It was first seen by Europeans when Charles Doughty followed the pilgrim caravan there in 1876. Here we are in front of Qasar Farid, the photographer's favorite tomb. The origin of the name Madain'Saleh is uncertain, though it may be associated with the Midianites of the Old Testament. The site may have been inhabited as long ago as the 1st millennium BC by the Madainians. It is known to have been inhabited by the Tamudites and the Lehianites later on. Another source for the name may be the Quranic story of Salih, which would make Madain'Saleh the city of Salih, one of the pre-Mohammedan prophets recognized by Islam. At the northern tip of the site, Al-Diwan is the main worshipping area. There you find a wide-open room hewn in the rock on the southern side of a narrow gorge leading to the religious complex. Before the room was cleared of the sand which had amassed over the centuries, the French Dominican fathers Josselin and Savignac from the Jerusalem Institute guessed that this was a funeral restaurant similar to the one at Petra. So the cave should have a triclinium, a three-sided stone bench along the wall base. Their estimates of 1907 proved to be correct in 1980.
Super, super beau voyage. C'est magnifique. C'est grandiose.
Following the south wall of the gorge, we discover many religious signs and niches featuring a round top. The work of those ancient sculptors is absolutely amazing. We can notice every chisel mark in the stone. The carving process of burial chambers was managed by dividing the tomb floor in squares and distribute it among the sculptures to expedite completion. At least 3 tombs appear to have suddenly been stopped at the level of the opposite stairways carving, the work always starting from the hilltop. Under the name of Frankincense Road, a camel trail joined the Indian Ocean in the south to the Mediterranean Sea in the north. Guiding the caravans from one well to the next, protecting the goods against other plunderers, was a profitable business for the Nabateans, who understood quickly that 25% of the value of a durable flow was better than 100% of the first caravan and nothing later. Aromatic resin scratched from the Hadramaut shrubs, spices from India, lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, and gold from the kingdom of Saba were the precious loads carried by the camels.